Hey guys, Travis here on the fourth week of the LCS, and I'm joined by MeyeA, who just unfortunately lost to CLG. So we're going to talk about that game, a little bit more of what's going on with compLexity. So first off, how did that end up happening? Like, what transpired in that game to sort of bring you guys to the loss?
So we had a slight advantage when we got first blood,
Right.
but after that, we didn't really capitalize on anything. And it just came down to they got a double kill middle, and then they pushed down the mid tower. And right after that, they swung bottom and took that too. So it was just a matter of they know exactly where they need to be
Yeah.
to take towers. And we were like, what do we do? League of Towers. We have no idea. So we just like they just avoided us all the time, and we never got to just fight them. And so that was pretty much like the lowest kill game we've had actually.
Right.
So we never got to fight them. It was just League of Towers, and they know how to play it, and we don't.
So talk to me about that dragon fight, because I know that was kind of there was some confusion that seemed to be happening there. Like, what happened at the dragon fight?
Okay, so we had to force that dragon fight because Shen had ultimate and he was
Yeah.
pushing top lane, and eventually he would just go to tower, and we couldn't have that. So we tried to force the dragon fight, but right before we finished it, I tanked a Nidalee spear from 100 HP to like 30%.
Yeah.
And you could just see it in my character model. I just start panicking. I literally just start running out. I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? I have nowhere to go. I'm in the cove.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I decide I do everything wrong from that point out.
Yeah.
I actually choose to run around the side to try to just like leave. I just try to leave my team. I just say like I jump ship basically, and I just die because Double Lift and Afromu were right there. They just killed me.
Link just playing those mind games. I know with you, like scaring you down with the spears. What do you think of the LCS so far and complexity's performance? I mean, I know that you guys aren't at the top right now. Recently we saw Marn take down CLG and TSM, sort of proving that, and they're playing Dig tonight, sort of proving that it's not like these top four teams are invincible. How's complexity feeling right now about where you guys are at?
I can't lie. Going 0-5 during Super Week has been like really demoralizing,
Right.
and we know we're not this bad.
Yeah.
Is this just like completely absurd that we cannot pick up any games?
Yeah.
Yeah, we start off very well in some of our games too, versus like Curse and CLG sometimes in TSM. We'll start off very well or even, but then just everything kind of falls apart. But somehow Vulcan and Marn have kept their cool in their games.
Yeah.
We just need to learn how now too.
Do you feel like it's sort of like you guys know the early game stuff and you just don't know the late game stuff? Is that why it's falling apart at the end, or is it just sort of like a stress issue, an experience issue, where like the more experienced teams have the experience to sort of carry it out late game?
I definitely think that's most of the problem right there. There's still a lot of individual skill and like champion pool that we can work on,
Right.
but the large majority is definitely pressure as an entire team.
Yeah.
We don't coordinate nearly as well as the other teams do yet. So that's what we'll practice going into next week.
So Hotshot GG just walked into the room. I'm going to ask you while he's here, what did you think of his performance in that game?
I hate split pushing, and I hate you for split pushing.
He just nods. He knows. He knows. What do you think of that? It seems like that's a pretty big thing nowadays. Is where you just like throw 3 or 4 people into a lane, try and take a tower really quick. Like, is that just really frustrating? Is that something you guys are going to have to start doing? Is that just where the North American scene is moving? Because I know that almost feels to me sort of like a thing we saw in Korea several months back. Is just this early aggression to try and grab towers really quick.
Yeah, I think CLG has learned from their Korean experience and adapted and adopted that playstyle. They definitely know how to take the towers really fast and split push and put pressure together. And it is a style that NA is picking on. We see Singed and Elise and just and if they don't and characters that don't have teleport or teleport abilities like TF and Shen taking teleport and just going top lane now. So definitely I think split pushing and tower objectives is gonna really dominate.
Well, now we just saw Chuper walk into the room behind the camera. No, we don't need to shoot over there; it's too dark. But just similar to when a hotshot walked in. What did you think of Chuper's performance in that game?
Trooper is a great guy, and I never think badly of him. I think he does everything right.
Okay.
Absolutely everything, because he sleeps beside me and I don't want to die.
That's what it is. Okay, so no Chuper's bloopers tonight.
Oh, there's Trooper bloopers.
Okay.
In fact, there was conjoined Trooper bloopers. People joined in the effort to
okay.
make one.
I see.
in these
It's like a Chuper blooper montage. I see.
Exactly.
All right, so let's just sort of end on a fun thing. Whenever we were setting up the interview, you said that you're working out every morning. There's always a lot of discussion whenever there's a team house about like the whole physical aspect and trying to make sure that you've got healthy body, healthy mind. So are you dragging all the complexity guys with you to the gym? Or are you yelling at them, or are they just like whatever, we don't care? What's the relationship with you working out and the rest of the team?
I'd be lying if I said I was dragging them out.
Yeah.
Definitely be lying because I'm usually the last one up every
Oh, really?
day.
Okay.
Yeah. In fact, Trooper's the first one up every day. He's
Really?
waving his
Okay.
arms. He wants me to let them know.
Yeah, yeah.
He's the first one up every day.
Okay.
But we do. Everyone wants to work out on our team actually. So like, It's not really hard to get us to the gym.
Oh, good.
It's actually really fun when we get
Yeah.
there. Like they'll be playing basketball, and me and Bunch will like just be like discovering what the machines do. It's actually really nice. I like it a lot.
Do you think that kind of helps you out, like having this like healthy body regimen?
Oh yeah, definitely. Fit body, fit mind. It really helps out. But at the end of the day, we still haven't achieved knowledge.
Yeah, exactly.
So that epiphany hasn't happened.
So maybe you needed to talk the theory crafting while you're playing basketball. You're throwing basketballs at each other, and coming up with strats doing that.
Oh gosh, yeah. We can just get like a map of Summoner's Rift and put it on the b-ball court.
Yeah.
And just start running around it and see like maybe that'll work.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And then when you realize you've made a mistake, that's when you throw the ball to somebody else to symbolize the throw, right? That's yeah.
Talking ball, it's your chance to find out new strategies.
Exactly. All right. Well, sort of wrapping up. You have any shout-outs you want to make to fans or whoever?
Oh, well, first off, I would like to thank my sponsors, compLexity and Sound Blaster, PNY, Origin, and QPad. And I would like to thank my family at home for supporting me and all my friends at home. And also my teammates. They're the best teammates I could ever hope for, and I love them all.
Even Trooper.
Even Trooper.
Thanks, everyone. This is Travis on the 4th week of the LCS. You can check out the rest of our coverage at gamespot.com/LCS.